Welcome to a Hero Arts video. Today I'm making a sailboat card. I've cut out my piece of paper, it's a red cardstock from my template, and I've also created little sail templates from the pattern, and I've just used them so I can use them over and over again. They fit onto the sailboat like this, pretty much touching in the middle. So it has a fold. I'm just going to crease it really well because I want this to fit perfect when I cut out my new sail. So I'm placing the fold on the fold of a white cardstock, and I'll just trace around it with a pencil. And next I'll use some large scissors to cut out the left sail. I always cut from the fold away because the paper tends to buckle if you try to cut towards the fold, because the scissors cut at an angle whether you realize or not. So I'm just going to finish cutting this out. And that'll sit on the left side. And from my template, I've cut out other little pieces of paper to go onto the sailboat. Just trace them and cut them out with the scissors, just like the white cardstock. And I also wanted to cover the bottom part of the boat, like so. And now I'm going to decorate my sail, and I'm going to personalize it with a happy birthday, since this is for Colin McGuire's birthday. Happy birthday, Colin! This is a happy birthday stamp that has it written in so many different sizes. It fits perfect on this. When I stamp a multiple image such as this, I always start at the bottom and I work up. That way I can see where I've stamped and where I'm going. This is one of the tips I give in all my classes. It makes lining up really easy. So it's just regular basic black Memories dye ink. Clean my surface a little bit. So it adds so much more when you stamp that piece. So now I'm going to use a really high-tack tape runner, and the reason is because the flap needs to flip open. I don't want you to be able to peel the whole thing up when you go to open the card. And make sure it's really good at the top. I'm folding over my adhesive right now because I want to make sure the adhesive's really really well at the top. That's where it's going to take the stress. So just lay it down on the sailboat, line it up, and press it down. And then you can finish putting the rest of the pieces on. So now I have all my pieces in place, and I'm going to put a button on so it keeps the flap closed. I pick up foam pieces and I use them to poke through. It's been the handiest thing, and they come like in packaging with like purses or wallets and such. So what I've done is I've poked a hole through, or two holes. I'm just threading my hemp string through. It's a little hard to get it through the back, but it works. And I'm securing the button on because I am giving this to a little boy, and I don't want him to choke on the button or have any sort of hazards. Plus it holds down the flap of the card. So I'm going to secure it with a square knot. I'm pulling the strings down, and I pull it really tight down, and they usually stay that way. So here's how it opens. And then you can close it back up. Now I'm going to personalize it with stamps. I've added a few more buttons to the card just to make it cuter. Plus he's 3, and I wanted to add 3 buttons. I always stamp off when I start stamping with my letter stamps to make sure that they stamp really well. So I stamp on, oh, excuse my head. I stamp on a scratch piece of paper first just to make sure the ink's good and fluid. So there we have it. And to finish it off, I'll write my personal message in it. And here's the finished cards. Well, thanks for joining me. For more inspiration and ideas, you can visit www.heroarts.com.